Good good morning, class. So today's lesson is a new letter, and here we go. I'm gonna read this. Listen to the sentence. What sound do you hear at the beginning of each word? We went walking with Wendy Wilson. If you said I hear you're correct. It's not. So first of all, I just want to let you know it is not w. Okay, sometimes teachers will teach you what. It's not, because remember, that brings our friend the sound in. So instead, just try this. It's woo, woo. Close your lips and push out with woo. Okay, so where is woo in the alphabet? It's right here at the end. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. We're getting close to the end of the alphabet, folks, so that's really good. So I want you guys to think, what are some words that start with a sound? How about water? In fact, this was the first word that Helen Keller, the major advocate for deaf students, learned from her teacher, Anne Sullivan, the word water. Okay, here's another one. How about wiggle? Wiggle. Yeah. Okay, I'm not a kindergarten teacher. So wiggle. So wiggle starts with w. How about and wood? Like, like the stuff that this popsicle stick is made of. Wood. Okay, so how to make the w sound? Well, the sites for not sites for sounds. Well, the recipe for reading says, how can you tell a dog is friendly and wagging and happy? It wags. So it's wagging its tail. So, just as if the dog's wagging its tail, you can do that. I prefer this one because I think W is so it's wiggling or wiggling, as some kindergarten teachers have taught you wiggling. But I like this one. I think that the shape of W is like water. So try this one. Water. All right. Now, pick up, of course, write your name or type it and get out your green crayon. And I get out your green crayon and let's trace out W. So just recalling the house. This time the W lives inside the house. He starts at the ceiling, bounces down to the ground, to the floor, bounces back up to the ceiling, bounces down to the floor, bounces back up to the ceiling. Or you can think of it as two moves, okay? So start across, oops, that's not a green crayon. Okay, so start across, start from the top, go down, bounce back up to the ceiling. Do not go into the roof. Back down, go back down to the floor. Do not go into the basement and go back up. Okay, let's try that again. Bouncing up, down, up, down, up. So, whoa, down, up, down, up. Okay, down, up. Oh, that wasn't the best one, but that's okay. Kids make mistakes. So does Mr. Tan. They're just happy little accidents. Okay, now let's try it outside of the house. Okay, so you go down to the bottom, to the floor, back up to the ceiling. Do not go up into the roof. Back down to the floor, go back up in the ceiling. Okay, let's try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, up, down, up. Okay, now let's try one on our own. So here I go. Wish me luck. So you start at the ceiling, go down to the floor, go back up the ceiling, back to the floor, and back up. It's not the best, but hey, I bet you guys can make it much prettier. The best thing to do with a W is just remember that you try to make the two V's look like the same size, but sometimes that doesn't work. Now you take your finger, so make a few W says what, and trace it, and say W, trace it. Don't forget to have that frame underneath your paper, otherwise you will not see the dots after you trace it 3 times. Now take your finger and trace the dots and go W says W. W says W. Remember, it's not W, it's W. Okay? So that wraps up the lesson. And practice this in the sand, please. Thank you.